Searches on for a man accused of stealing $15,000 from this convenience store while a worker was suffering a medical emergency, unable to move on the ground. Atlanta News First, Tori Cooper joins us live from Atlanta Police Headquarters in downtown Atlanta. And Tori, you spoke to the store clerk's good friends. They are terribly disappointed by this.
And Sean, this store clerk had several friends in this area of Southwest Atlanta. He was very popular, very well known by several different people that I spoke to today. They all had so many nice words to say about him. And many of them today felt that the suspect in this case didn't just steal money, Sean. He stole this man's last opportunity to live.
AB was a great guy.
A great guy gone way too soon.
And this was so unnecessary.
Michael says his friend AB was working the night shift here at the convenience store on Campbellton Road when he collapsed behind the register.
I mean, the guy had an opportunity to probably save his life by dialing 911, but his greed had him go in there and take the money and cigarettes and, just in regard to the person laying there.
Police are now looking for the man you see in this picture. They say he walked behind the register and stole $15,000 instead of attempting to render aid or calling 911.
Supposed to be brothers and sisters and brothers, man. That ain't right.
The heartless act shocking the Southwest Atlanta community. AB's friend Michael says he saw their surveillance video of what happened.
And it was so ugly because he pushed the door over his body. No consideration of him. And, with that being said, it was 2 hours actually before he passed away. So, I mean, if he would have rendered aid, who knows? Who knows? A 911 call and take the money and go. You know what I mean? But dial 911 first, man. You helping a human being.
Now, if you recognize the man in the picture, call Crime Stoppers. Here at the Atlanta Police Department, they are now offering a $2,000 reward for an arrest in this case. Reporting live in downtown Atlanta, I'm Tori Cooper, Atlanta News First.
Thank you.